Monero might be setting up for a major move right now, but there's one problem. It just can't break above a key level. And that's starting to matter a lot. Because while the rest of the market is moving, Monero is stuck. And what happens next could decide whether this thing finally breaks out or rolls over completely. So right now, Monero, also known as XMR, has been trading below a major resistance zone, and it's been struggling to gain momentum. This isn't just random price action either. This is happening while the broader crypto market is seeing renewed interest, institutional flows are picking back up, and volatility is starting to increase again. But Monero is still lagging. Now, according to recent analysis, XMR is basically trapped under a key resistance level, and until it breaks that, upside is limited. At the same time, sentiment around Monero is mixed. On one hand, it's one of the strongest privacy coins in crypto. It has real use cases, and it's been around for years. But on the other hand, that same privacy feature is also what's holding it back. Because regulation is becoming a real issue. A lot of exchanges have already delisted privacy coins, and more restrictions could be coming. From a technical standpoint, this is where things get interesting. Right now, Monero is showing weak momentum overall, and key resistance levels are capping upside. We've actually seen setups like this before, where price compresses under resistance, and eventually, it breaks hard in one direction. Some analysts are pointing out that even when global uncertainty rises, which should benefit privacy coins, Monero hasn't seen strong demand. That tells you something important. There's no strong narrative pushing it right now. So this becomes a pretty simple situation. There are really only two scenarios here. If Monero can finally push above resistance, that's where you could start seeing momentum come back fast. And based on broader forecasts, there is still upside potential, with some projections putting it significantly higher over the next couple of years, depending on market conditions. So the upside is there, it just needs a catalyst. But if it keeps getting rejected at resistance, then this could turn into a slow bleed or sideways movement. And in crypto, that's dangerous. Because while one coin is stuck, capital moves somewhere else. Now, real quick, if you are watching moves like this and actually trying to stay ahead of the market, having a solid wallet setup matters more than people think. A lot of people are switching over to Best Wallet right now because it lets you track assets, move fast, and stay ready when opportunities like this pop up. I'll leave it linked below if you want to check it out. Now, zooming out for a second. Monero is kind of in a unique position in crypto. It's not trying to be a meme coin, a hype play, or the next flashy narrative. It's focused on one thing: privacy. And that's either going to become more valuable over time or get pushed further out of the mainstream. There's not really a middle ground here, because if privacy becomes a bigger topic, especially with increasing surveillance and regulation, then Monero could actually benefit long term. But if regulation keeps tightening, that's where things get tricky. And this is why a lot of people aren't just watching established coins right now. They're also looking at early-stage opportunities. Because while something like Monero is stuck under resistance, newer projects can move way faster. That's where you're seeing attention shift into pre-sales like Maxi Doge, where people are trying to catch momentum before it hits the broader market. Not saying one is better than the other, but it explains where the money is flowing right now. So bottom line, Monero is at a key level. It either breaks out and starts moving again, or stays stuck and continues to lag behind the market. And the next move from here is going to matter. If you want more updates like this, real, straight to the point, no fluff, make sure to hit like and subscribe.